It should be noted officials in Beaver County say they can't get an accurate count of coronavirus cases.
And that's because of reporting problems with Brighton Rehab and Wellness Center. Our live team coverage starts at 6 with Channel 11's Angie Moreski. And breaking tonight, she spoke to family members of Brighton residents about their increasing difficulty in getting information about their loved ones. Angie?
Well, Lisa, family members tell us it's gotten even tougher to get information from Brighton ever since the facility announced about 10 days ago it would stop reporting the number of positive cases and COVID deaths at the facility. At that point, 3 patients had already died and more than 50 tested positive.
I believe it's their responsibility to be open and honest. That's my mother up there. There should be no secrets.
Matthew Sievers is worried about his mom, Marcella, and says he often gets the runaround when he calls for an update.
I would get a hold of the guy at the main desk, but every time he sent me up to the 3rd floor, no one would answer the phone.
He says the last major update was a call to his grandfather 10 days ago, and it left them both confused and upset.
They told him that my mother contracted the coronavirus and that he should make funeral arrangements as a precaution.
Did they tell him that she was near death? I mean, they literally just called out of the blue and said this?
Yes. And when I called up there Saturday morning and said, what does that even mean? They said they're telling all of the families that as a precaution.
That left him angry at the insensitivity and concerned the facility is giving up on their loved ones. He's been trying to get an update for days with no luck.
Or that they're just giving up by doing that. Take responsibility for your facility and the human lives that you have in there.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Olivia DeFelice is also very worried about her father, John DeNuno, who's also a Brighton resident. She's had trouble getting through on the phone too, but got this email update a few days ago. It says her grandfather is still fine and part of a group of residents who have not contracted the virus that Brighton is treating prophylactically with hydrochloroquine. That's an experimental drug that's had mixed reviews.
I wish I knew more about. I've heard that there are adverse side effects that, that does concern me.
Now, I have contacted Brighton to get their reaction to what these family members are saying about the treatment and transparency, and also to find out if they are still testing patients, even though they are not publicly reporting the numbers. I have yet to hear back, but I will give you an update when I get it. Back to you.